Hey guys, it's Wolf from DiTechite. I want to do a quick review of ScreenFlow, which is basically an app for the Mac that allows you to record activity on your desktop and render it, whatever, and put it onto YouTube for whatever you want to do, And the one thing, what sets this apart from all the other screen capturing software is that it has video editing software in it, built in. So I will show you that quickly, and I will give you a quick review of it. So first things first, really easy to set up. All you have to do is I don't even think you really have to install it. You just have to drag it to your applications folder. So here we go. You just click on configure recording. This will give you all the settings that you need to do before you record your screencast. You could change which desktop you want to record from, which means you could change if you want to record from your main screen or your secondary screen, or whatever, how many screens you have, you could change those too. I'll record from my iMac screen though. We could also record video from another video source, or a secondary video source I should say. This will be recording from my built-in iSight cam. You could also record from a camcorder if you have one hooked up to it, or a webcam. You could also record from a built-in microphone or built-in input, and you can also record from computer audio, which will require a driver that comes with ScreenFlow. So enough of that, let's just start recording. A countdown will show up. The countdown, you can't change the time for the countdown on the settings, by the way, on the preferences. So here we go, we're recording on ScreenFlow. I'm a little short on time on YouTube, so I'm going to speed up this process here. We'll just stop recording. You could go click on your icon up there and press stop recording. This will bring up the video editor. The video editor is not a Final Cut, but it is basically just a basic video editing software, and if you manipulate it good enough, you could get really cool effects out of it. Video properties, you could change the scale of your video, your opacity of the video, shadow, reflection, whatever. You can do whatever you want to it. And if you want to get really crazy with your video, you could add really cool effects by using the add video action. And what that basically is it's basically just their version of keyframing, which is really cool if you want to do like fading effects, flying effects, whatever you want. And by the way, you could also move your video sources wherever you want. You could also move your screencast screen if you want. You could even make this smaller, move that over here and have yourself side by side with the screen if you want. You could even change the rotation to make this seem like it's gonna go back a little bit or forth, like let's see, Y rotation, we'll change that to 50 degrees. You can see that it's kind of like it turns it in a way. So that's basically that. You could also edit your audio right there. You could also edit, by the way, I believe you could also do keyframing here with the audio also, so you could fade in and out the audio. Also change effects, I guess it just means like the sound quality of it, or the sound effect, like echoes, etc. Screen recording properties, you could change the pointer size, I guess, if you want to say that. You can make it bigger or smaller there. Maybe, possibly, I'm not sure because I haven't done this, but you might have the ability to have two screencasts at the same time going on, for comparison. I believe you can do that. You could also change the click effect. By the way, you have to have this whatever layer you want to change the effects on, or the settings on. You have to click on it. It's really like a iMovie or whatever. You could change the click effect if you're clicking on the screen and you want to make it like I don't know, like show like, you know, like circles when you start clicking. You know, it just basically shows something on the screen to show that you're clicking, so people know that you're clicking. You could change the pointer to whatever you want. You can make the pointer a simple circle, a simple square. You could even make a picture and make it as your pointer. Really, no point. You could make a click sound if you start clicking on the screen when on your screencast. You could even show keys when your keys on your keyboard are pressed. Modify your keys, whatever. Call out action, I'm not sure what that is, and I don't want to steer you guys wrong, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. Text, if you want to add a text box, you can. This is easy if you don't have an intro and you just want to say what you're doing. That's very easy. Instead of going into like a notepad or something, typing what you're doing all the time, you could just add in a text box and do whatever. And finally, one of the best parts, you can add media to this little browser here on the right, and you could even just drag them to your timeline. I'll show you. I believe we could even drag a second version of our screencast like right there on the third layer, and hopefully if we move it there we go. So yeah, there we go. You could basically just do this. This is really cool though. This is actually so much better than Screenuim, which is the software that I used before, just for the fact that it has the video editing software in it, and which allows you to do whatever you want to the software without going into a video editing software like Final Cut. Let me just explain to you why I like that more. If you guys don't know, we made here at DiTechite, we made a new intro. You can see it on our site. It's on the sidebar. It's the first thing on the sidebar. So let's just add in that intro to this media browser here. You could drag the intro to our video here, to our screen here. I'm not gonna edit this too much. I'll just give you a brief overview of what this is. So basically what we had to do previously with Screenuim, because there is no video editing software, it's just a rendering software and recording software. Once we were done recording, we would have to render. It would take an hour just for it to render our video, depending on the settings, but we wanted it to be as clear as possible. So we would render the video in Final Cut. We'd render the video in Screenuim, and then we would take the rendered video and bring it over to Final Cut to add in intros, music, whatever we want. And then after we did all that, we would have to render it again for the last time, and then it would end up being good, but it would just be really bad because it was a waste of time, and plus when you render multiple times it diminishes the quality. Here you could do whatever you want here, because in Final Cut we didn't do anything hard at all. We just wanted to add whatever we wanted to it, and this is basically, and we could just basically do that on ScreenFlow. So not only is ScreenFlow a time saver, it also saves the quality of the videos that you're putting into it, which is really, really good. I bet now we'll have better quality videos, and our videos would probably be better looking now. Like, no joke. So let me just show you guys now. Let me just move this over a little bit just to show you guys that we edited a little bit more. We could probably make the DiTechite intro a little bit smaller. I'll just put it over here, and let's just start playing it. Here we go, we're recording on ScreenFlow. Yeah, that's just a really fast edit because I'm about to sign off now. But that's basically it. It's a really good software worth getting. Please subscribe to our channel. Again, please get this software. You'll be really happy. You won't regret it. I'm Bo from DiTechite, and I will see you later. Bye.